Maganda yung question niya. Kung ano ba yung okay for daily training? Yung regular PG7, yung naunang lumabas sa PG7 midsole? Or yung G21 version 4 na naka PG7 Ultra? Or yung Roadmaster 3V na naka Nitro Edge midsole? Okay, sagutin ko yan and then explain ko kung bakit yun ang sagot ko. So, yung sagot sa question ay, kung beginner ka sa running and then intermediate or novice runner ka, yung novice runner or intermediate runner, yun yung from beginner nag-level up ka na. Pero hindi ka naman expert or advanced runner. Nasa gitna ka pa lang. Okay? So, for beginner and intermediate runners, I highly recommend yung G21 version 4. And kung advanced runner ka na for daily training, I highly recommend yung Roadmaster 3V. So ngayon, I'll explain kung bakit yun nasagot ko. But first, it's best to show you ano ba yung positioning nila sa running shoes ng Anta. Okay, we'll start with the regular PG7 midsole. Yun yung unang lumabas sa PG7 midsole na gamit ng travel model and ng float model. Okay, yun yung sa baba, this designed for recovery runs and slow pace runs only. Yung nasa taas niya, yun yung G21 series, yun yung daily training shoes nila. Okay? Na naka PG7 Ultra midsole. Yun yung bagong labas ng PG7 midsole. Yun yung PG7 Ultra. Next, yung nasa taas, yun yung naka Nitro Edge midsole or nitrogen infused midsole. Yun yung gamit ng carbon plate shoes nila na C202 and Roadmaster 3V. Okay? Ito walang carbon plate to. And yung linglong nila na naka Nitro Edge midsole na makapal. So ngayon, explain ko kung bakit hindi ko sinama yung regular PG7 midsole as daily trainer. Una-una, dinesign ng Anta ang regular PG7 midsole for recovery runs and slow pace runs only. And it's designed for comfort over speed. And sa distance, it's designed for short to medium distance. And in my own experience, na ginamit ko na halos lahat ng travel models and float model, okay, it's best for up to 15 kilometers or 16 kilometers. And ang definition ng daily trainer shoes ay dapat pwede siya sa slow runs, easy runs, pwede siya sa recovery runs, and pwede rin siya sa moderate pace runs and fast runs. Kaya yun yung reason ba't hindi ko sinama ang travel and float models na naka-regular PG7 midsole as a daily trainer. Then next, explain ko yung nasa taas, which is yung naka-Nitro Edge midsole. Yun yung mga models na designed for faster runs, faster speed, and for racing. And these shoes are designed to have a high power transfer and very responsive. So equals faster speed. And designed for short distance to long distance runs. So now, explain ko yung nasa gitna na model. Yun yung G21 series model. Yun yung daily training model ng Anta. It has a balanced performance with the comfort of the regular PG7 midsole ng travel and float and the responsiveness ng naka-Nitro Edge models. And it's designed for medium to long distance runs. And according to Anta, mas tumaas na yung energy return niya. Naging 85% na ang energy return ng PG7 Ultra. So, mas mabilis na yung balik niya and mas mabilis na yung kaya niyang i-sustain na speed. Kaya, no wonder bakit daily trainer talaga ang G21 series ng Anta. And it's no surprise kung bakit nilagay na Anta ang pinakabagong PG7 Ultra sa G21 series nila kasi mas responsive, mas bouncy, mas mataas ang energy return na ngayon ng PG7 Ultra compared sa regular PG7. So ngayon, explain ko kung bakit nire-recommend ko ang G21 version 4 as daily trainer para sa mga beginners. Yung mga beginners, yun yung usually mostly walking and walk-run method and who do mostly easy runs. First of all, makapal yung midsole niya. 28mm na yung midsole na malambot na midsole. Very comfortable and forgiving sa katawan, especially sa knees natin. And then, 8mm na yung drop niya, meaning mas less yung tama or yung strain sa calves. Since beginner pa lang tayo, mas mahina pa yung calves natin. Pag 8mm ang drop, mostly big muscles ang nag-work like the quad muscles. Okay, so very beginner friendly yung 8mm. Eventually, kung gusto nyo na sumali sa first fun run nyo, very responsive and energetic din siya para sa race. And for intermediate runners, bakit ko nare-recommend ko as your daily trainer shoes? Again, yung intermediate runners, yun yung may mga talagang scheduled runs na weekly. Who join fun runs or run races once or twice a month. Yung G21 version 4 will be great for your easy runs, recovery runs, tempo runs, and long runs. Comfortable siya and very efficient. Bakit ko ni-recommend yung Roadmaster 3V as daily trainer for advanced runners? Although mas malipis siya ng konti sa midsole compared sa G21 version 4, but it has the comfort of the G21 version 4 for easy and long runs. But this is more snappy, more responsive, and it can handle faster paces. Actually, this has the same lighter edge midsole dun sa mga gamit ng mga carbon series nila like the C2025. And naka 6mm drop na rin siya. So, mas mababa ng konti yung heel niya compared dito sa J21 version 4 na naka 8mm drop. Meaning, mas involved na yung calves natin, yung calf muscles natin dito compared dun sa naka 8mm drop. Kaya mas okay to for advanced runners kasi mas experienced na, mas malakas na rin yung calves ng mga advanced runners. And by the way, yung Roadmaster 3V has the same fit and feel dun sa mga carbon-plated racing shoes nila. So, yung Roadmaster 3V is a great daily trainer for advanced runners who prefers the responsiveness, the efficiency, and snappiness of their racing shoes. So, I hope nasagot ko yung tanong mo and I hope naging malinaw din sa lahat. Okay, again, ito yung recommended ko as daily trainer. For advanced runners, ito yung Roadmaster 3V. And for beginner and intermediate runners, for daily training use, ito yung G21 version 4 series nila. Okay, so, thank you.